Hey, ik sta hier voor Paradiso in Amsterdam waar vanavond heel veel gaat gebeuren. Franz Ferdinand staat in de grote zaal met als voorprogramma iemand die we vorig jaar al zagen op Lowlands, die echt de vloer kapot heeft gemaakt van de X-ray. Ik ga hier achter, want daar zit Masterpiece. So Piet, welcome back in Amsterdam.
Nice to see you again.
Good to see you, because Paradiso in Amsterdam, I think it's an important venue for you because I saw you in 2023, London Calling. That was back then when you played, I think, song 2 of Blur 3 times in the set list.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
It's because I feel like the crowd were loving it, so I just wanted to do it again and again and again. If it's nice, play it twice, you know what I mean? So it's like the elements of dance music, indie, pop, rap, you know? Like bands like Justice, DJ Medi, like one of those people I'd say like inspired the sound because they add like guitars with electronic elements.
What was your early adoption from this music, like in the Zeros? What was the first act you listened to?
I'll probably say The Rapture. I used to watch this TV show called Misfits, and the intro, like the theme song for the TV show is The Rapture Echoes. So I've always like listened to that kind of like electronic with indie guitars kind of pocket. Yeah.
And now we are in 2025 and I feel like the indie sleaze genre is doing well. With you, with the Dare, you got a band like Parker Fans in the Netherlands, you need to check them out.
Yeah.
I think you love them.
Yeah, I'll check
but you
them out.
were the early one in this new
tell
genre,
him again,
right?
Tell him again! But I was, oh mate, if you know, you know.
But it is true, right? You started it.
Yeah, essentially, but it depends on who you ask, do you know what I mean? Because a lot of people like, I think people like discovered the Dare first because of how girls went crazy. But you know what I mean, like there's still love there, like, but I know what I started, do you know what I mean? Like I know that I was a pioneer of this thing, so. Essentially, no, I wasn't allowed to play live, but like, I was always waiting my turn, essentially. And then making that first album and like seeing what it did and whatnot, like, made me more confident to be like, yeah, when I do go and play it live, it's just gonna go off. And every time I play it live, it just, you know, I've been playing this record for like a year now. So yeah, I'm just still doing the same thing.
Tell me what you're gonna tell me. I know all the excuses, I used them all before. So don't try and deflect me. You said I was your baby. I still got all the text that you sent me and some more.
I'm so proud of that album. It's like quite timeless. So I feel like people in years to come, how like I have influences will kind of look at that album to be like, oh yeah, that's what influenced me. Because I think everything comes around like every 20 years, every 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
So like when that next act or next person comes through, hear the record, you know what I mean?
And now this record is out for a year. Who was the first one to hear this record from your heroes? Because you worked with so many heroes as well. Who was the first one you sent the SoundCloud link to?
Digitalism.
Oh, wow.
Sent it to Digitalism. So they had like one of the first demos, and I remember them being like, yo, this is crazy. So yeah, Digitalism was the first people, but like, I was actually happy that it was Digitalism is because that's like their sound. So like, I wanted them to hear it before I put it out there. Not even their sound, but like, it was my music was influenced by those type of people, like the electronic with the indie kind of like feel, so yeah.
But how is it to work with all your all-time heroes now?
It
must be mental, right?
Yeah, it's nuts. But I feel recognized real, like I feel like the reason why they rock with my music and they rock with what I'm doing is because like the music is like real. It's just real shit. Like I'm not trying to make stuff that everybody else is making. And like I'm gonna switch it up again. Like there'll be another thing, and then hopefully I can work with my heroes in that realm of things. But like right now, in terms of like all the people that I wanted, all my heroes that I wanted to hear the record, have all heard it and like brought me on tour or brought me out on a show or like, you know, so I can't complain.
So what you're saying is that you're on the next Gorillaz record?
Who knows?
Oh.
Name an album, shout me, bro. When you're ready. When you're ready, man.
But you did the show with the streets on Lowlands as well. That was sick. But your show after that one,
yeah, was
you literally
chaos.
Broke the floor.
Yeah, bro, this is what I mean. Like,
is that what's happening at a Masterpiece gig?
Yeah, it's up. Like, sweaty, floor's about to fall through. Like, everything needs to be really loud and really like rock and roll.
How do you get back on earth after a show like that?
I find it quite difficult actually.
Yeah.
It gets to that point where like I don't even want to talk to anyone. I'm very like I just want to do my thing and just like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's definitely something that I've grown to kind of like make peace with. That it's not always going to be a lit show or not always going to be like wild, but for what we got it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're in Paradiso back again to play with Franz Ferdinand on tour as well.
Go.
You played every show with them, you did Hooked together, and to me it feels like this is not improvised.
Yeah,
there is a new version with your featuring and it will be released somewhere, I think.
Yeah. Well,
is that the thing?
It's dropping.
Oh, wow.
It's dropping. I'm gonna give you guys the scoop. It's dropping.
Franz Ferdinand featuring Masterpiece.
Yeah, crazy, innit? Crazy.
How did that happen? Was it during this tour? Was it all before?
It was actually before the tour. Like Alex had the record and he was like, so he actually gave it to me before the song even dropped. He sent me Hooked before like the actual original version dropped and he was like, I want you to remix this. And I was like, yeah, I'm down, but we didn't really talk about it after that. It was just very brief.
Yeah.
And then before we went on tour, he sent it again. He was like, yo, like, do you want to do this? Like, I might set up the studio, recorded it, knew it was a banger. Then when we were on tour, he was just like, let's perform it together. I was like, yeah, let's perform it. Like, you know, so.
Is there anything to wish for now?
Album two. With
a lot of features as well this time?
Got a couple of features.
Okay.
Got a couple of features. A lot that people would never think I could have like been able to get. But
wow.
Yeah, we got some cool shit coming.
So world domination is the thing now.
It's looking more likely.
Yeah.
It's looking more likely than like when I met you 2023. Put it that way. So yeah.
2026 world domination.
Let's go.
Peace. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, bro. Love.
That's all I wanna do. Fuck you.